I know about Australia. The reason they don't have all the bad news is because there's like 4 cities there, and they're all 1 million miles away. It's like a transcontinental
You're from
flight.
Missouri.
Wait, what's that got to do with it?
You have 2 cities, and they're both trying to leave your state, and you're throwing stones.
No, they're solidly in the state.
No,
if they wanted to be in Kansas, they could be there.
they named themselves after Kansas.
That's
what's the state? What's the city name I'm thinking of?
We just call it city.
Kansas City, and it's like halfway in Kansas somehow. I don't understand that part.
No, Woody, it's not half. It's way more in Missouri. It's only the really nice, wealthy areas that are in Kansas. Take that. The shitty parts are all here.
St. Louis is jumping into the river trying to get out the state.
That's the opposite. If we could change the name of East St. Louis to like Illinois town, that would be good. Like remove that from our responsibility.
They can have it. Okay,
yeah, that's the worst one. They just lose population every year, and it's like I don't know what they have over there. Every once in a while, I'll see news where it's like East St. Louis football team goes to national championship, and I'm like, I get it. Like a lot of rough and tumble fellas over there. Not a fun place to grow up, I would imagine.
Shrinking populations destroy a city. Like the tax base is shrinking, the population shrinks, it makes everyone want to leave, and it's a cycle that just continues, it ruins it.
Yeah. Well, there's just so many shootings there that like once someone makes enough money to leave, they're like, I'm out. Like no reason for me to I'm gonna open a like eatery here. No one's gonna come here, and when they do, they're gonna like break something. Not a good time. Yeah, what's the most dangerous city in Australia?
Not that dangerous.
What is the most dangerous city?
I'm trying to think. Like, what is even comparable to that?
It's probably some.
You know what? Honestly, I am going to say where I live, but that I would say that, wouldn't I? But it's like, look, it's not. It's not intense like that. I think that there's sort of just that's old school Italian mafia. Everyone knows their place.
Look at you flexing on us. My house never got burnt down. The guy's like, it's actually kind of nice here aside from the fire bombs.
But there's not like one city in Australia that people bully where they're like, careful, Darwin's a real shithole. Or
how do you know about Darwin? Even I forgot about Darwin.
Wouldn't know.
Impressed. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't want to live in Darwin. Darwin's not a town. It's like a port. That's what it is.
It's on the far north, isn't it?
It's just it's like a strategic location more than anything. It's kind of just subsidized by the government to keep it going, so that you've got some nice transit path to Indonesia that's not too far away. Like no one wants to live there. It's kind of like a really poor DC or something. I'm imagining that's what happens.
Have you ever been there?
People just live there huh?
Have you ever been there?
Oh my, many times.
Oh.
Many times. And
big
it's kind of
is
fun.
Australia. Can you drive across Australia? How long did it take?
I mean, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Trucks do it. It's like pretty much like Mad Max Furiosa, though. Like it's.
I've seen it. I've seen the road trains. But how long is the drive?
2 days, I reckon.
From Darwin to Melbourne is 37 to 42 hours of driving.
About Colorado to East Coast.
Really?
More than that.
What, you can't go across the United States in 2 days?
It took no, because it
would be a haul.
It took me like 24 hours to drive drive time from like St. Louis to Boise, and that's like 2 areas that aren't even close to the coast yet.
Yeah, it's 1/8 of the planet.
Yeah, the U.S. is really wide.
Okay.
Better to fly unless you're a Midwest master race, and then I know people who are like, "What are you talking? You're going to buy a plane ticket? You're going to go through security? It's only 17 hours."
Zach, can you do the thing where you drag Australia on top of America so we can see the size comparison?
I always thought it'd be comparable, but there you go.
It's pretty close. I think they've got us
not population-wise, obviously, or anything in it,
right.
because it's all desert. There's nothing.
America's pretty empty in a third of it too.
Really?
We just do lower 48.
Just east of the Rockies. Yeah.
But like you can go into the center of America and you can grow corn, right?
Yeah.
For sure. That's where
they're really good at that.
They're good at that.
They grow a lot of stuff there. That's their core competency.
Yeah,
what if you look at your state, Taylor, do they just shoot each other and do they grow corn there as well or no?
There's not nearly as much corn here because Missouri is like a lot of rolling hills.
similar.
Closer
See,
than I
I thought it
thought.
was the same.
Yeah, it's
Here we
pretty
go.
close.
It's
We
pretty
don't have
close.
Australia there, or not Australia. I'm sorry, Alaska.
I thought it'd be
Yeah, well, we're not going to compare.
2/3 our size. Okay. Thank you, Zach. That was well done.
No, they're big.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry, Taylor. What were you saying?
No, I was saying Missouri is more like rolling hills and forests. It's like Nebraska, Iowa. Those are like you can see and just to the horizon, and it's bananas amounts of corn everywhere, or soybeans, or whatever other crop.
So much more beautiful than forests and rolling hills. You should be very jealous, Taylor, that you don't live in Nebraska.
It is like it's pretty driving through like Iowa, the flat areas, but after like 200 miles of it, you're like, this is almost a back rooms. Like, feeling.
Yeah,
like
outdoor back rooms, even bigger.
But they're nice states.
I've driven through Nebraska a few times, and it's such a terrible description, but I'm like, this is exactly what I thought Nebraska would be. It's
Really?
just on the nose. This the a little bit of elevation change, but rolling, not mountainous, and lots of lightly populated, well-maintained roads and farms.
That's what I was wondering, right? So it is just a bunch of houses with that cliche, you can stay here, but don't touch my daughter kind of like.
I bet there's some of those out there. Yeah.
There's some cities too.
What?
There's some cities
There's some
too in Nebraska. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like in Australia, absolutely nothing. You hit Perth and then you hit Sydney, and then it's not habitable.
That's why those Mad Max movies seem so possible, because it's just there's only a handful of cities, and everything in between is kind of the Wild West. Like it's pretty wild out there. Like, are there places that'll have signs that are like X amount of miles or kilometers before the next gas station?
Oh my God, that is so intimidating as well. Yeah, that happens. And you do see people with jerry cans on the outside kind of just begging gas. So you kind of go past. And because you're out in the middle of the desert and you're terrified that they're going to be a serial killer, you kind of just leave them there. You're like, oh, I'm really
You just
sorry.
leave them in the desert.
Because like, that's another thing. Okay, we do have, but America's got its fair share of serial killers, but they seem to all want to hang out in the desert. They're kind of like scorpions. Another piece of wildlife that you have to look out for.
And
That
it's not
sign
like
is
those
really
giant
intimidating.
stretches.
Another sign that I always find not so much intimidating but hilarious is when you drive past a prison, especially like out in the West where it's really desolate. There'll be a sign that says it's got a picture of a criminal hitchhiking on the sign, and it says like, "Don't pick up hitchhikers. Prison nearby. Could be escaped convict." And
What does the convicts look like? Is it just like they've got like the Hamburglar clothes or something?
Yeah, he looks like the guy on the Monopoly box. He's like wearing the white and black striped outfit and everything, and that little hat and everything, like a sailor.
There's no way this
So
guy
there's
with an
a
eye
sign
patch
saying,
is
"If you
a
see
very
this
good
man."
referee.
Yeah, you don't pick those guys up.
Probably late for his baseball game. Yeah.
I made a bad decision pulling over to help somebody once. I was just thinking, I don't know, this sparked a memory. It's late at night. Call it 12:30 after midnight. Yeah. And I'm driving home, and this woman flags me down in a big, like the road was a toll road. So I was, going like 70 or something. So for her to put like a few steps in the lane where you drive and flag me down, it seemed like there was a big emergency. I pull over, and it's not just her. It's her and this dude. And he's explaining that they're having car trouble, that like the battery's dead. But it's weird for a battery to die like on a superhighway, just like for no reason on the stop there. And my like spider senses are tingling that I'm not in a safe place. And his hood is up, and he points, and there's a tattoo on every knuckle this guy's got. And he's got long hair and
MS-13.
They look like prison tattoos. Like I'm not super well versed in prison tattoos, but I think that's what they vibe. Prison tattoos on them. All these poorly done. Yeah, third grader's desk. He's got some on his neck. He's got some on his knuckles. He has long, greasy hair, and he just vibes a guy who's done some time. And he's like getting me to look under his hood, and I got like one eye on him.
The vehicle?
I'm sorry.
You've gotten out of your vehicle?
Oh yeah. I pulled over. I went to help her. He's got his hood up. Now I meet him, and he's like, I thought maybe he needed a jump or something, but it's just a weird problem that you wouldn't solve the jumper cable problem in the middle of a highway. Like it was alternators bad. I don't know. And he's pointing under the hood, and I've got like one eye on him and one eye on the motor that he's like trying to show me, and I'm just not sure where this is going. Fortunately, a cop pulls over, and the cop pulls over and he starts like talking to the guy about what's wrong and stuff. And there was just this knowing vibe. Like he's like, I see what you're doing. And he's like, Woody, you can go. You know? This is not the scene for you. So I just get in my car and take off. And I don't know how he handles it from there, whether the car was actually disabled or what was happening. But I think that cop prevented a bad thing from happening to me.
Wow.
Maybe so, because that doesn't make any sense. You know, like what did they pull over and turn the car off? As long as you don't stop the car, you don't need a battery. You just pull the battery out. You got an alternator running.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I made a bad decision to pull over and help that guy.
Yeah, I don't pull over for people ever.
It's like, oh fuck, this guy's either a chef or I'm gonna die.
I still pull over for people all the time, especially if I'm on a motorcycle. It just seems extra easy. Like you got a problem? I don't know. It's like you're not in a car. You're already outside.
Yeah, I'd be skeeved out. I don't think I'd pull over for a very tattooed man. Actually, scratch that. I know I wouldn't pull over for him.
Well, Taylor, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this situation because he was hiding while she flagged me down.
Oh,
as soon as he popped out of hiding, I'd have been like, nope.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. I might have been able to take this guy. This was a good version of me. I was like
armed, Woody.
25.
He set an ambush.
That's true. If he didn't have any weapons, I think I would be the betting odds favorite.
Well, he's also there while you're trying to choke this guy out. The girlfriend is putting a corkscrew in your fucking temple or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want a 2v1 or 1v2 a couple.
That's a good point. I don't want any insertions in my temple anyway.
They'll put it in there. She might have that corkscrew.
You're like, my Scooby senses went off when I saw that tattoo on his arm, and I would think that they could finish the Windows logo in one session. Like,
oh Jesus, it's a swastika. I got it eventually.
That's the only way to cover those up, I would guess.
Just fill it in.
Yeah.
Look at the Windows.
No, man,
logo.
I just love XP. Like that's I wish they'd bring it back.
I'm an NT guy.
I don't feel bad for those people who lose gas like in those 200 miles till next station. I drove by one of those in Wyoming many years ago, and it's not like there's one small sign.
No,
like it's for miles. Like it's like a 20-mile lead up. It's like last gas station.
Seriously,
be safe. We're not joking. Last one for 280 miles.
Nah, honey, that's how they trick you.
You can hold it.
You think I'm going to buy this overpriced gas at the only station here? Not me, not this guy. I'm not falling for it.
Yeah, I saw that in Idaho, and I remembered being a little intimidated by it. Like, all right, let's actually stop and fill up. That's scary. Like if we run out in the middle of 100-mile desolation area, like somebody's going to have to walk 10, 15 miles at least to a farm or something. And that's what it was. Once we got out there, it was like we drive 10, 15 miles, farm, 10, 15 more miles, farm. Like you run out there, you're in a little bit of trouble.
I blew up one of those gas station bathrooms many years ago, like one of those like last place for a while. Like it was such a weird like I think it was like to the bathroom area. It was like those saloon doors where you could like kick them and be like, howdy partner. Never seen like a wooden stall door somehow even like higher off the ground and lower from the ceiling. I'm like shrouding behind a 2x4 in front of me.
The crop top of bathroom doors.
Like leave after absolutely destroying it and being like, all right, there's nobody in line. I'm the only one in the parking lot. Should I pretend to be interested in their artisanal beef jerky?
That's what got me in this trouble to begin with.
Taylor, you were interested a little bit.
I was a little interested. It's like, no, sorry, I was looking for a fast break.